Hey guys, it is Sunday, September 22nd. Got a Rock Band controller in my bag. I'm gonna try to sell that to somebody. And yeah, yesterday it rained, so I want to go see the salmon run. It's been a pretty dry September, so I wanted to go on the after the first rain, after this long dry period. I was gonna ride along Bloor, and then I thought that it would be better to go down towards the lake. And I also get to check out this new bike infrastructure that they're putting in around like Lansdowne and Sororn, just north of Queen. It's been a while since I've been down here, so it's kind of neat. And I did read a news story like a couple months ago or something about how you know, the NIMBYs in the area hate these changes. Which, you know, change. It's hard for people. I got these, pencil crowns. Side of the road pencil crowns and art supplies. That's neat. And, yeah. As I was using these lanes, I did take a wrong turn here. I thought that they would, like, go that way. I guess because those, bike share road markings, they go completely, like, along that other street. I don't know. I just thought that since that road wasn't paved, they just didn't have the markings down. But anyways, that doesn't matter. I went down Roncesvalles, and I'm heading to the Martin Goodman Trail along the lake. Just crossing over, I don't know what road that is. Some highway. And yeah, like it should be easy street from here, right? Now, I was thinking of taking the bike path on the west side of the Humber River, but I know it goes like up some hills and like kind of detours away from the river. And I remember taking the path on the east side of the river, thinking that was good last time, but I guess I forgot, and it actually wasn't that great. I mean, I eventually got to where I was going, but it was kind of just a lot of being next to a road, the Kingsway. And I don't think this is officially a bike lane. It's like I don't know, people were parking in it and stuff. I don't know, it got me most of the way. There weren't that many people parking in it, whatever that lane was. So yeah, now I'm just heading north of Bloor to the park with the salmon run in it. I think it's got like a French name or something. It's kind of spooky going down these hills. Yeah. Etienne Brule Parquet. Something like that. And yeah. Plenty of people out fishing. Apparently you're allowed to keep one salmon if you catch one. I did not see anybody catching a salmon though. And here's the first of the salmon ladders. Yeah, unfortunately, I do see some people fishing in the salmon ladder. You're not supposed to do that. There are signs on both sides of the weir saying you gotta be 60 meters away, 60 meters downstream from here. But, you know, it's not my place to go yell at them damn kids over there. So I brought a little stool and a tripod to record some of the fish here, and I'll cut out most of the boring parts where nothing's happening for you. Yeah, lots of attempts, and I did see some successful ones. That's coming up in a bit though. There's somebody flying a drone, which is usually annoying, but I couldn't really hear it over the water. And I did like seeing these fishing guys. It looked like they were trying to hit it out of the air with their line, which I thought was kind of funny. But yeah, back to the fish content. Yeah, that fish actually made it, guys. Yeah, one of my most popular videos is of the salmon run in 2023. And people are like kind of annoyed at how few fish make it on the ladder. I was here for like 40 minutes and I think I only saw like 3 go through, and one of them was when I was like pausing a recording. So I mean, not that many of them make it through per hour. But the water is still pretty low. We didn't have that much rain yesterday, so maybe once more rain comes, we'll see more fish. It's pretty early in the season, so you should have plenty of time to go and check it out. But yeah, I had to leave a bit earlier than I wanted to buy this Nintendo Wii from a guy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, the prices of Wiimotes and stuff. Some people want like $20 for a Wiimote. And it's kind of crazy. It seems like 10 is usually the more average price for a piece. The guy, he wanted 15 for everything, including the console. I was like, that's a good deal, you know. I was looking for a Wiimote that would be like $5 a Wiimote kind of thing. I thought that would be reasonable, so glad I got a decent deal. And yeah, now I'm going a bit further out west to meet up with the guy who bought my Rock Band drums like a couple months ago, and I'm gonna sell him this Rock Band guitar. Same guy. Yep, he showed up right on time, gave me the cash. I forgot to ask him if the drums worked since I didn't have a way to test the drums, but I assume they worked since he was down to buy from me again. So that was good. Then I made my way back down towards the lake, and I'm heading over to the Domino rally that's going on. Yeah, gonna meet up with Adam and Don, hopefully for 3-ish. Yeah, Ontario Place. They've started taking down the buildings. Not too many trees are missing yet, but don't be surprised if, you know, the whole island gets demolished. But anyways, the Domino Rally starts at, I want to say like Niagara and Wellington Street, something like that. Yeah. That looks like the starting spot right there. They've made a domino throne. And kind of just curls around and stuff. Wasn't really sure what they were doing next to the old York Restaurant Tavern. Looks like they had a pretty big stack over there, which I thought was kind of neat. But like, I don't know, you gonna damage this tavern? I don't know. Seemed like a big thing. But yeah, online they were saying to walk the route, show up early and check out the whole thing, so you can pick your spot to watch the dominoes fall. And yeah, I'm a bit surprised how like interwoven the dominoes are with the neighborhood. I kind of thought they'd just like go on the street and like maybe do some spirals here and there. But yeah, while I'm waiting for Adam and Don, I thought about getting some chips from the Dollarama, but it was like $3 for a little bag of chips. I was like, I might as well just go over to Kettleman's and get like a bagel and chips and a drink for like $11. Yeah, BLT. That was pretty decent. So yeah, I was gonna meet up with Adam and Don, and they were bringing Bento along, but Bento was freaking out on the subway, so Adam walked him home instead. So just Don today. Yeah, gotta make sure Bento's alright, you know? In hindsight, they're probably like thinking they could have let Bento at home, I guess. He's usually pretty good alone. But just kind of a bummer that he's so freaked out by the subway. And yeah, we walked back over to the start, and now it looks like the dominoes are weaving through the tavern, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, we walked along and followed them through the Stackett Market. This is like a brewery here. Pretty cool. And yeah, it's kind of nuts. And it does just like weave in and around all the containers. So So I think now it's probably about 4:20ish, maybe 4:25. The dominoes are supposed to start to fall at 4:30, so I kind of wanted to find my spot to watch the dominoes. I did see the route map earlier and was thinking that this would be a pretty good area because you could watch it fall and then it'll go into like the city place area, and if you run down you'll probably be able to catch it down at like Bathurst and Lakeshore. So that's the plan right now. And for a bit we were like, what's up with this gap? Pretty big gap of dominoes there. Turns out they misplaced a pallet closer to the library over there. And they brought it over and started stacking them up. So that's all good. It's pretty much 4:30 right now. So we're kind of just hanging out being like, are these dominoes coming or what? And they've paused the streetcar. The signs are saying that they're just going to be paused for like 5 or 10 minutes. And yeah, you can see they filled in the gap. So not sure if they started late or what, but here is the dominoes falling. They just got some random kid to kick them off. It is fun. Here it is, going through the tavern. And back out into some random building. Not sure what the deal is with that, but it's cool. So yeah, I spent a bit of time last night just searching through the footage that people have been posting, which isn't a ton for the amount of people you see taking videos. I guess they're just holding on to it. Would have been nice if there was a better hashtag or something to search for people's videos so I could cut together more of them. I'm gonna have rendered this video 3 times because I keep looking for more dominoes and finding new videos to add, so hopefully it's pretty complete by the time I'm uploading it. Yeah, finally we see a huge crowd rushing towards us, so it's like, I guess that's it. Didn't really hear a big cheer, it was the crowd that I noticed. But yeah, pretty cool. And then this is my actual footage. Yeah, trying to get that CN Tower in frame. Nice. And it's kind of cool, after this section it like drops off the bridge down into some like grassy area and then up a big ladder into the emergency exit of the library. Yeah, Dawn told me she was talking to one of the volunteers once she was on her way home. And there's like 150 volunteers. They did some training beforehand, and yeah, some of the dominoes are set up just before it's coming because it's like going through emergency exits and stuff. And they, you know, want to have it clear. But yeah, here it is going around Canoe's landing park. Pretty sure Don and I are at the intersection I mentioned earlier. We like ran down there and we did not need to run. It still took like 5 minutes for it to show up. But it was kind of confusing because we're like, when are they gonna close the intersection? And here they are. The police cars block the lanes, and then the volunteers spraying into action. It's looking pretty good. I didn't have a good angle, but I guess there was some other people, like Waterfront Business Association guys were posting about it. So that's cool. And yeah, we came out of Joe Fresh. And again, the crowd is so huge that I didn't really have a good angle from where I was, but there they go. There's definitely still some gaps in my video here. You know, not many people seem to have been posting, but luckily enough that we're getting a pretty good coverage, I would say. Yeah, this is just north of Little Norway Park. Some of the buildings through here. And again, going through an apartment building. And then we're crossing the road that goes to Billy Bishop Airport here. Into, I think this is a community center. It might also be a school, I'm not really sure. But just on the other side of that building is the end, where it's going to go into the lake. Goes up these stairs. Yeah. Pretty cool. And the domino floats. Apparently they weigh about 19 pounds. They're pretty big and they're full of like air bubbles. Aerated concrete. So yeah, after it went by the intersection, we kind of just hung out for a bit and like watched the chaos. As all the drivers started honking. You know, once the dominoes are over, the patience is up. They're like, clear this fucking intersection. So yeah. Would have been neat to get a video of it going up the ladder to the library, but I couldn't find anything. And there's plenty of dominoes still around. We kind of thought about taking one. Or a broken one. Just because it's funny. But it is kind of heavy. For how far we'd have to take it. I guess I don't have to take it that far, but I don't know. I couldn't think of an actual use for it, so I was like, I'm good. I did see some other people taking them though, so that's fun. Yeah, get them dominoes. And yeah, I do wonder if they're gonna do anything with them. It would be kind of neat to I don't know, stack them up somewhere as like a park thing. Maybe in the Stack It market. But yeah. After the dominoes, we decided to go over to the Wellington, or the Well Market, the food market. And Don wanted some bubble tea. I just grabbed a can of Coke nearby. I was on Adventure Cat. That's fun. And yeah, we just kind of hung out for a bit while we were waiting for the traffic stuff to return to normal. And yeah, that's the dominoes. Don's catching the streetcar, and I'm just gonna bike home. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty tired, guys. It was kind of a lot of biking, and I feel like that's it for the episode. So thanks for watching if you watched the whole thing. It was a pretty long one this time, eh? Later.